Love your vibe, yeah. We the best, give me the light, yeah. And we turn it up every time. And we bust it up, watch the hype. Watch it. Ha! Bad. Anyway, them see me, make gun, them a chat. Bad. Busting up the place with my style. What kind of thing that style where we fling?
Having trouble with my internet. It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place a second device where you need coverage. Boom. Now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. And my guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today self.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
And we are back. Welcome to the Morning Live program. I hope everything is okay with you guys. Of course, Andrew here with you with the Hills.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. It's been a while, but I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. And I hope you guys are happy to have us back, too, and that you guys have the most kick-ass Friday ever.
Now, let's start off with some stories what's making the local news here in St. Martin. 3 convicted in gentleman's shooting, an 8-year sentence for 2, according to the prosecutor office. The court of first instance in St. Martin has delivered its verdict in the case of surrounding a fatal shooting that took place on April the 13th, 2025, at a gentleman's club in Defiance. The shooting left 1 man dead. 2 of the 3 defendants, AMEC and AAC, a lot of initials, were both convicted of attempted manslaughter as well as illegal firearm possession. The court rejected the claims of self-defense. Each was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Now, MS was acquitted of attempted murder. He stated that he only fired into the air, and the case file did not contradict the statement. The video footage did not show that he fired in the direction of the victim. He was, however, convicted of illegal firearm possession and sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. The court ruled that it could not establish who fired the fatal shot, nor that there was collaboration between the suspects in the causing the victim's death. All 3 convicted defendants were declared jointly and severally liable for damages awarded to the victims, including $7,655 in material damages, in immaterial damages. The prosecutor of St. Martin points out the urgent social concern highlighted by this case, the normalization of illegal firearm possession, and tragic consequences of gun violence in St. Martin. The OM said in a statement on Thursday, this case underlines the need for continued efforts from all sides. The society breaks the cycle of illegal firearms and violence. The prosecutor is analyzing the court's decision to determine if there are grounds to file an appeal. So that's kind of crazy. I know.
So wait, let me ask you this. Are we allowed to have concealed firearms on the island at all, or is that like illegal? How does this work?
It's
How does this work?
illegal. You know that.
Okay, so hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if there's a warning shot or something, right, and you want to be like, cut it out, and you like, do a warning shot, that's going to get you 3 years in prison?
Yes, because you're not supposed to have firearms.
So no one is allowed to have concealed firearms on.
No.
And how do we protect ourselves?
You
Sorry,
call
maybe that's the American in me coming
Yeah,
out.
you call police. We don't have the Second Amendment here. So we can't do that.
I mean, like, I just thought, so then what about like the people that do security and stuff, and they walk around with like weapons and stuff? Do they have a permit to carry that? How does that work here?
Security officers do not have.
No, but I'm talking about like, for example, when let's say like somebody is going in the club and they ask them to be followed around with a security detail, like it's a very important person. Like, you don't think that what's his name when he was here, Travis Scott, he didn't have like a security detail that had a firearm on them?
No. Well, and if he did, it would be illegal.
Maybe the American in me is coming out.
Yeah, it is, because you still trying to figure out if it's kind of allowed, maybe a little bit.
Like, I've never been the type of person to think in my head like, oh, I need to get a concealed. I need to walk around with a gun. Like, and I never thought like that in the States, but I did grow up. There was always like a gun in the house. You know what I mean? But like, it was like, I don't know, like a hunting gun. And
No,
my
we
dad kept it very out of sight, out of mind. We didn't know where the hell that thing was, but you kind of feel a little bit safer in the house knowing that there's a gun in the house. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe this is the American in me.
Still the American in you, and
the American. Wow, I'm really brainwashed like that. Wow.
There's no such.
Wow, that's crazy, especially with all the the climate right now that's going on and all this Charlie Kirk stuff. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah. Now I know. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
This story for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wonderful. Sorry, guys. I digress. I get distracted a lot. I'm in that golden retriever mind state. It's Friday. Anyways, guys. All right. Great Bay. The owner of a Quick Stop Tire Center, BV, Billy Jean-Baptiste, is accusing a civil servant, her police officer husband, and their son, also a police officer, of abusing their authority to intimidate his small business. The conflict began June 26, 2025, when Miss Reynarda Cranston Catalina of the Ministry of TIAT claimed her vehicle fuel tank was damaged during a tire repair. QSTC covered towing, parts of sourcing, and a rental car for 3 weeks at a cost of about $3,000. Her preferred mechanic later determined the issue was a faulty fuel pump, not the fuel tank. Despite QSTC's cooperation, Jean-Baptiste said the family made escalating demands and threats. On August 16th, Catalina's husband allegedly refused to return the rental car unless QSTC bought a new pump. On September 4th, Catalina and her son demanded further payments. When refused, the son reportedly threatened Jean-Baptiste, and Catalina displayed her badge while discouraging customers from supporting the business. Days later, on September 10th, QSTC was subjected to a surprise inspection by police and inspectors. Operations were found fully compliant. Small businesses are the backbone of St. Martin's economy. I will not be bullied into silence, said Jean-Baptiste, who vows to pursue legal action. He argues the case highlights misuse of public office and the need of accountability.
Well, damn. That was
A mouthful.
a mouthful.
I know, but I always get those.
Yeah, but I mean, wow. I just mean that. Okay, I mean, that's
it's power to Mr. Jean-Baptiste for standing up.
for standing up and actually saying something, because normally they would just go ahead.
They would just stay quiet. They would just let it be. But you stood up, so power to you. It is a different time now. We do need to start standing up to our bullies. We do need to start calling people out when they're being cowardly. We need to, hold people accountable for a lot of things, and especially if they are the law. It's just great that you stood up to them, because there's too much of this Gestapo energy out here today, and police are that can't act. Like, we have some really great police officers out there, don't get me wrong. Like, there are some really nice police officers, especially the ones that I say hi to at Lotus when I give you a water bottle. You know who you are. But then there are some disgusting police officers out there that really give you guys a bad name. And I have faith for the incoming generation and the new generation that's, already.
Well, Mr. Baptiste is one of the upcoming generation because he's standing up against
Exactly.
this type of
Exactly.
bullying.
But bullying cannot, like, it's 2025. Like, mean people energy, bullying energy, mean girl energy, that shit is so old. It gets old, and its karma's gonna catch up to you, and you're gonna look so old because of it. So just stop. We all gotta stop that shit. Really.
All right.
Really.
We'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we got more Morning Live. Stay with us.
Don't go anywhere.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
And we are back here on the Morning Live. And
Yes.
It's fun tonight.
It's fun tonight. It's
It's going to be fun tonight.
It's gonna be fun tonight.
Yes. But later on, we'll talk about what's going to be fun.
Okay, cool.
Let's go into the stories for the rest of this last Friday. Drivers whose vehicles are towed in Phillipsburg must first report to the police station for a fine before retrieving their vehicle from the towing company. The police force of St. Martin has reminded the public as part of the ongoing safety actions in the capital. Now, according to KPSM, the towing process begins with officers attempting to contact the vehicle owner. If the owner cannot be reached, the car is removed at the owner's expense. The owner must then report to the Phillipsburg police station, where a fine will be issued before the towing company information is provided for retrieval. The reminder comes as KPSM continues in the enforcement in Phillipsburg, where there's recent days officers have issued numerous fines and towed a significant number of vehicles parked in violation of regulations. The police force said it also received complaints from drivers claiming unclear signage, but reiterated that information on the parking situation and enforcement measures had already been shared with the public in recent weeks. To avoid inconvenience, KPSM urged drivers to make use of the designated parking areas throughout town and or the sandbank area when seeking alternatives. Car rental companies were also called on to ensure that their customers are clearly informed about parking rules and they're directed toward legal parking locations. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
So procedure is the police then checks your car, wherever it is illegally. You check it, you see it. They try to contact you on the phone. If they can't contact you on the phone, they tow your car. As soon as they tow your car, you come, of course, you're distraught. You find out your car is not there. What to do? You have to go to the police station like a big man or woman and get your ticket. And then after the ticket, you go to the towing company and then you pay for the removal So it's on you. Hi, Miss Daisy over here. You all right? Yeah?
I'll tell you when we're on the break.
Yeah. I know. I remember. So, Hailey got told. So that's why she's still quiet and she's laughing the whole time because she got told.
Yeah, but I had a much better experience than most people did. So it really, like, I did get told, and I did have to pay, but, you know, the police were very nice to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I hope you didn't get a ticket.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, you and this airport story.
Oh, yay, airport stories. I love it. All right, folks, airport. As winter approaches and travelers look ahead into the 2027 tour, flying itinerary. Sorry, because there's a big space there. Yeah. So for the travel season of 2027, St. Martin is shaping up to be the hot ticket in the Caribbean, and it already is the hot ticket in the Caribbean because all the flights have to come through us, coupled with all of the flight acquisition mergers and new airlines that are being added to our destination locale. So, yeah, we really are becoming the new hot ticket in the Caribbean. So a wave of airlines have announced a new or an expanded service to the Princess Juliana International Airport, giving visitors more options than ever before to reach the island. With 6 U.S.-based carriers, Contour, Frontier, JetBlue, United, American, and Southwest, introducing new or expanded service, St. Martin is poised for the surge in arrivals. Increased competition and frequency will mean more choices and better fares for travelers. St. Martin's unique Dutch-French culture, stunning beaches, world-famous Maho Beach with its dramatic plane landings, and vibrant nightlife make it a perennial favorite. With new routes opening from across the U.S. and Puerto Rico, the island is better positioned than ever to welcome visitors. So we are about to have a mighty fine season
Let's hope so.
upon us. Well, I mean, like for the next 2 years, the next 2 seasons should be pretty nice. Yeah. But we've also had like a surge in travelers for this low quarter. Like there's been a lot more travelers compared to relatively most seasons like before. Like this wasn't a bad low season.
But we know we also need to also big up all those visitors during the low season also.
You are what feed us. You are what puts
Yeah.
the food on our table and the
Yeah.
bread on our butter. So thank you.
And then, of course, the promoters for also keeping St. Martin busy with different parties every single day. And the tourists really enjoy it because they have something on TikTok called, it's the Black TikTok, they call it.
Oh, like Black Twitter, Black
Yeah,
TikTok.
Black. They have Black TikTok. And
Yeah.
on Black TikTok, they have the Americans that travel during the low season, and they take advantage of the many deals that these islands have for the low season. So now with the busy season starting back, you should know.
I've met a few of them actually on the boardwalk. I've met those kids that share like meme videos on Instagram. I met a couple of those kids yesterday on the boardwalk. I've met a couple of black influencer type of people that follow most of the people. And then when I show them my Instagram, they're like, "Hey, how do you know this person? How do you know that person?" I'm like, "Well, this person owns like the most famous club in the Caribbean. That person is like a bartender here on the island." And then some people are like, "How do you know Jay? Like Jay has got all these connections. Jay Mills, it was his birthday yesterday. By the way.
Yeah.
Happy belated." So it's so funny how small the world is, and then how you can see who you're connected to on Instagram and TikTok.
It's pretty cool. And we also had some unnecessary traction worldwide because of the WestJet situation that took place.
You know, although despite the fact that happened here in our backyard, PGIA was very well equipped and very prompt with handling that. Shout out to Michael Cleaver and the whole team and the board and the shareholders and everybody, because they were all out there. Even Miss Grisha was out there too, in her hard hat, so everybody was out there. It was really intense.
And the disruption wasn't too bad.
No, it was about
a
a day,
and a
not
half.
even really that much,
Almost
maybe
a day.
16 hours at max.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Did a
maybe
pretty good job.
they did a pretty good job.
And internationally, we were covered on different medias.
But it took 2-3 days for the international media to catch up to us. Yeah, that was a little ridiculous. No, but if I had to say too, the way that the airport really responded to it, of course, who would have ever imagined in a million years that this would happen in your backyard? But then when you do the math and you see that it's a Boeing 737, okay, it's like Boeing is just has the market so cornered that yeah, man. I mean, what other Boeing incidents are going to happen for people to realize that this is really becoming a problem?
Well, we are the gem, so let's at least we get some tourists off of the exposure.
Yeah. All right. Let's start with Aries.
Okay. No, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, then we have your
Horoscopes.
Horoscopes.
Which has been a minute, but I'm so
Yeah.
happy to do it.
I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my
Here
heart.
in St. Martin, we take pride in our island and want the world to see us, to hear us, and to dream about us.
Yeah, it's here, certainly. Oh my God, this gotta be the first place with these now. Yeah, this is it. Can I get this one printed, please?
Of course, let me get it ready for you. Here you go.
Thank you, bro. Like, this was really quick and I appreciate it because I'm on the run. Have a good one.
Yes, lovely beings. That's right. I am back here to give you the horoscopes today. And the horoscopes are brought to you by horoscope.com. Always going to source the source. You got to plug the source. Anyways, so starting off with Aries. Aries, today's September 12th. You could receive a phone call from a friend or a relative you haven't seen in a long time. Aries, this person might announce a pending visit, and very soon. You and your household might go crazy trying to make the place presentable. You'll probably enjoy the visit, but the announcement will cause some temporary chaos. Who doesn't love a little bit of temporary chaos in their life?
That's the Aries.
That's the Aries, man. But they thrive in chaos. They really do. I think they create most of their own chaos too, if you had to ask me. So anyways, I mean, I know because I'm an Aries moon, so and the moon dictates your emotions. So yeah,
You get it.
I get it. I get you, Aries.
All
I
right.
fight you head on too. Anyways, September 12th for Taurus today. Taurus, news about changes in your neighborhood could throw your community for a loop, Taurus. This may involve new business laws or ordinances that don't sit well with everyone. You can expect a lot of phone calls, impromptu meetings, and other community contact that could turn into heated quarrels. Be prepared and stay focused.
Stay focused.
Yeah, that could be interpreted in many different ways. So, yeah, but I think Tauruses are just messing around lately, you know. The horoscope has been saying so anyways. All right, Gemini. Gemini, technology could set up personal or job-related project backed for you today. So computers, telephones, or other important equipment could malfunction and necessitate calling in a repair person. Too many people could vie for your attention and make demands on you, causing you to feel distracted. The temptation to lose your temper and walk out could be very strong. So don't do it, Gemini.
Gemini, stay strong.
Stay strong, Gemini. People are gonna.
Call the handyman, apparently.
Yeah, call the handyman or the handy woman.
Yes.
They'll be there to
Whatever you need fixing.
Whatever you need fixing.
Yeah.
Interpret that however you want. All right, Cancer. Large social gatherings, perhaps group events, or or festivals could put you in the middle of an agitated crowd. At first, it could seem exhilarating, but after a while, you could feel stifled. Still, you won't miss a thing, so you'll be in a quandary. It's okay to leave for a while and come back. The crowd should dissipate somewhat by the time you return. Anxiety's got the best of me. Oh, man, anxiety, man. Okay, Leo. What's up to all my Leos? Because it was a weird Leo season for them. It was like half of the month was great, and then the other half of the horoscopes for the month were just telling them to tone down and tune it
And relax.
down and relax. Which
is you can't tell that to a Leo.
you can't say that. That's like telling a person to calm down when they're upset.
Correct.
Yeah, you just don't do that. Anyways, Leo, too many demands upon you could have you feeling a bit on edge today. If possible, this is a good day to get away by yourself for a while. Leo, as you might feel a strong need to get your head together. It's a great day to go out for a workout or to get out in the open weather if it permits, or to take a book with you and gather your thoughts, maybe do a little bit of journaling. Journaling is very healthy for the soul. That was your reading, Leo. Virgo. Are you ready, Mr. Virgo?
I'm ready, Mr. The Mr. Virgo is ready.
Mr. Virgo is ready. I know, you should have said, I'm ready, Miss Aquarius, but it's okay. Anyways, Virgo, a speech or lecture you hear or read could cause your way of thinking to be suddenly and drastically altered. Some radical information could overturn concept you've embraced for years, as this might shock you. Consider it objectively, and you'll realize that this isn't all a drastic change. In the larger scope of things, all the ideas stem from the same source. So, you feel it? Has it resonated?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, Libra. Libra, some rather shocking information could affect your current living situation and cause some upset in your household today. This might cause a lot of worry, although the situation probably isn't as dire as it seems. Calm everyone down and view the situation objectively. It's better to find solutions than to become angry. And that was your reading, Libra.
Get solutions.
Libra, you're a solutions person. You're a solver. You're not a complainer. So figure it out.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, Scorpio. A phone call from another state or country could bring some astounding information your way today, Scorpio. So awakening you to events and ideas that you've never considered before. You might be in a daze for a while. You might want to run this by friends to see what they think. Some interesting discussions could result. By day's end, you won't be thinking the same way.
So like an adventure.
I mean, I really pay no mind to Scorpios anymore. You know, that I've already been done. I've had a number done on me by a Scorpio, and yeah. Anyways, it's Sagittarius. Every time I read Sagittarius, I think of my siblings. So it's nice. It's a nice little pick me up. All right. If you're trying to get your finances together today, it might not be the best day for it, Sagittarius. Put it aside for now. Indulge in the lighter side of life. Get family or close friends together and head outside. You can enjoy a day at the park or zoo. Share some laughs and grow closer. The more serious matters will be still waiting for you tomorrow. Yeah, so it's basically telling you to like enjoy it now.
Enjoy it now.
Don't stress about things that are like out of your control right now. Like, you know, keep it together. I mean, but Sagittarius is usually keeping it together. They're pretty kept together people, you know, you know what I mean? All right, Capricorn. A surprising they're all saying surprising phone calls today. What the fuck is going on? Sorry. Surprising phone call might come today from a close friend or business romantic partner. This person might have encountered an unexpected upset and needs to concentrate on getting it together again. An offer to help might meet with scant enthusiasm, as this person may prefer to take care of things alone. The trick is to be supportive and not take on the troubles as your own. And that was your reading, Capricorn. And now to Aquarius.
Aquarius.
All right, let's see what this is. I already had a kind of a mal start to the day. Aquarius, an unexpected development can throw you into a tailspin. This could involve a new person in your life or the reappearance of someone from the past. This presence could incite. All right, this presence could incite either professional or personal changes. These could seem like a lot to handle, but could be positive over long term. So stay calm, deal with the issues one at a time, and keep your sense of humor.
Keep your sense of humor?
Yeah, I swear the universe is really like talking to me right now.
Everybody just take it easy today.
Yeah, because listen, the climate is pretty hot, okay? Everybody is on edge. I'm on edge. You're not on edge.
No.
John's not on edge, but other people are on edge.
John is always on edge.
No, John is actually not always on edge. He's like mildly on edge. But for relatively good reasons, because you got a lot of stuff to produce and chop and edit and, you know, playback, rewind, listen to sound, all that good nonsense. Anyways, Pisces, sorry, because I digress way too much. Group activities could escalate almost to a frenzy. New short-term goals could necessitate a lot of work. Pisces, you might get caught in a rush of phone calls and errands. This should prove very positive for the group's goals in the long term, but for now, it could drive everyone crazy. Try to stay focused and just do what you have to do.
Just do what you have to do.
Just do what you have to do, Pisces. And that has been your horoscope reading today for this lovely September 12th, 2025.
Weekend, where the fun is tonight. That's why I said it earlier. Of course, they have a number of places. Where are you going to be this weekend, Hale?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me. I'm yawning. I haven't slept in like 4 days. This weekend, I will be tonight I will be at Lotus for the Virgo Bash birthday.
Yes, they had a Virgo Bash this evening.
Yep.
District also has some parties, so make sure you check out their Instagram.
District has parties. Baba Cool has parties going on. Where else has parties? There feels like there's a party everywhere.
Yeah, you got a wee lounge, which is now called the Alley for legal purposes because they need to make sure they keep their doors open.
No comment.
So yeah, it's called the Alley / wee lounge now. Okay, it's just in case you try to find out and figure out, well, where's this alley? Yes, Pineapple Pete used to have a place called the Alley.
You remember when it was Club Mist?
That was a little short stint.
Listen, those were the days. Shout out to Security Castro, man. Homie, you always had like these amazing ideas and you just brought them to life. Yeah, Club Mist, that was the days. Those were the times.
Make sure you enjoy your weekend. We should be back on Monday, so keep it safe.
Keep on keeping on and be safe this weekend and be safe while driving on the road because there's too many accidents going on. And to the person that cut me off on the road the other week at Airport Road, I didn't forget, no. I didn't forget. No, like literally, I'm driving. It's late at night.
Doesn't your sign say today you need to let things go and take things?
No, but it really, like, the only reason why I let it go is because it was a rental on the license plate, okay? If it wasn't, oh my God, it was so bad. You know right there by Safe Cargo where you, before Signature Flights and Safe Cargo while you're coming out of Maho and you're like on that one. So I'm driving, this man is hauling ass. When I say hauling ass out of nowhere, overtaking a bunch of cars. Overtakes me on the road. I react quickly because it was going to be a head-on collision. I swerved off the road. I didn't hit the rocks, but I got right to the where my bumper and the rock were going to touch. I came out of the car and I was like, "What is this? What is going on?" And as soon as I saw it was the rental, like the R on the license plate, I let it go. But I remember the license plate number, and I'm not going to dox you, but I'm going to. There's a reason why I keep a baseball bat in my car.
Wow.
Not because of that, because of the incident where I was surrounded by those biker boys that destroyed my car that night driving home, remember?
Yes, I do.
I'm tired of these like crazy road incidents happening like this.
Let it go.
I'm going to let it go, but my safety is a priority. I don't know how you like to live and keep yourself, but I'm very careful. I keep my seatbelt on. I like to think I got kids in the car with me. That's how I'm a very safe driver. But y'all are some reckless ass drivers out here, and you need to stop. It's like September is the month where there's like the most car accidents.
Be careful out there, guys.
Be safe. Thank you.
See you on Monday. Bye-bye.
I'm done.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva